It's not often in life where we find ourselves the ability to have a do-over. Today is one of those days. We will look at one of the most egregious errors in the coinage industry and welcome the sun of a new day and a new coin to absolve the sins of the past here on the Culture of Currency. Welcome back to the Culture of Currency, a channel made to invoke deeper conversations revolving around silver coins. Also a great channel for you to just hit play on one of my playlists so that you can go to sleep every night cascaded by the silky lullaby which is my voice, bringing you silver surprises until you wake. Today I'm excited and a little relieved to bring you a new coin in the EC8 program series. We are going back to Anguilla to rectify a wrong. If you have watched this channel for some time, you will remember this video over the Anguilla lobster coin. I need to be frank. I love lobsters and most all crustaceans. I have no harsh thoughts about our book-lunged brethren of the deep, but what I do have an issue with is putting a completely wrong species on a coin because it's familiar or out of lack of research. This previous coin highlights a lobster, as we pointed out in the previous video, that does not live anywhere near the Caribbean. Take a look at the pincers and antenna. These are the biggest indicators. This lobster is one that would be found at a Red Lobster restaurant, so maybe they commissioned this coin for a local franchise that wanted to highlight that we had Lobster Week coming up. But that's about as close as you're going to get with seeing this species of lobster, as it is from the northern waters. They don't even have these in Florida, let alone the Caribbean. There are two main lobsters in the region of Anguilla that would be used for consumption, and they are the spiny lobster and the slipper lobster, which look like this. Neither one of them have the giant claws of cold water lobsters. We also noted the antenna of the spiny lobster face backwards, not frontwards. What was the artist thinking in choosing this species? This is like the Perth Mint putting Freddie Mercury of the rock band Queen on front of their 2023 koala coin and a grizzly bear on the back. Species matter, not only for accuracy, but also as a point of cultural pride. If I walk the streets of Anguilla with this coin and ask the locals how it made them feel, I can about guarantee they would not be happy, as this does not represent them. Shame, shame. This brings us to our coin today, which will rectify my collection and offer an Anguilla coin worth holding on to. Today we get a fresh new setting that, though minimal in its design, offers so much more pleasing cultural significance. Let's dive in. On the front of the coin we have the standard EC8 series image that, though is a little boring, is refined and it doesn't bring me any harsh feelings. It is well struck, but it is not excelling in any way. The image is to the point and consistent with others in this series, so the score is the same, which is slightly above average for a queen face coin, and that is a 6. It is on the back or reverse that this series finds a little bit of redemption. We have a very safe and very different coat of arms. The 3 dolphin rotating pinwheel formation are not very accurate to the actual physiology of a dolphin, but rather resemble if a better than average 15-year-old were to draw dolphins with a crayon, but I can actually not detract from this score because if we look at an image of the coat of arms from the government website, we see that this is the actual representation. These are more minimalist informed, and in the colorized version here, we see that they represent the color of the precise shade found in the cracks of crunchy Cheetos when seen under a microscope. This is a rather boring reverse, and yet I prefer it so much more than the foreign lobster. The border and text are safe choices, as this coin screams stick the landing. I give the reverse a 6 as well. Mintage is a great thing for this coin and this series. 25,000 of these are swimming around, which is my sweet spot for coins. This is a great number and scores an 8. Cultural significance is where my heart finds peace. This coin is a return to the real Anguilla tradition and culture as we see the coat of arms. Once again, I can look upon my collection with a smile as this coin has made my house a home again. I have to hold the coat of arms in high cultural regard as they are direct representations of a nation, so this scores a 9. Collectability is a quandary. We have the EC8 program, which is a fascinating and cool series in itself. However, it seems on any given year, at least one of the coins in the series misses the mark. This is a rather low minted coin from a series, but it seems that the gamble of safety makes it less desirable than if they would have chosen, let's say, a local fish species or a cool historical site. I'm not sure outside of this series if there's much draw to this coin, so it scores a 5. Our last area is uniqueness. This is the same front that is on tons of coins in the series, but the back is incredibly unique, as it is for a specific country. There are arguments to be made on both sides. There is low mintage, and I have not seen this image on a coin before, so I will at least give it an 8. This brings the Anguilla Coat of Arms to a score of 42. This is actually a little stronger of a representation than I thought it would, as it has nothing overly appealing and even feels a little unrefined. This is the bottom line. I would take it over my Anguilla lobster any day because the lobster has no cultural relevance, and I wanted to collect coins from all EC8 nations. Other than these two reasons, this would not be an appealing coin to me. I do enjoy it, but not at the top of my list. I also see a strong national desire for any Anguillans that may collect silver. That is always a sell. And on that note, know that the next video will be a unique silver coin that was sent to me in the mail. That will be well worth checking out. Also, please remember to always stay classy and current with the culture of currency.